Well, hello there. Today we are going to do the tag. They're a 10, but now it's tagged by Heather's Heroes and Heroines. I will link their channel down below. And this was originally created by KD Books, and I will have that down below as well. So the first prompt is, this book is a 10, but is over 500 pages. Dune! I loved Dune. Dune was absolutely amazing, but it is really long and a big chunk of book. And it slowed me down in my reading, but it was totally worth the read. I'd been wanting to read it for several years. I probably only read like those really big chunky books like every couple of months or so because it slows me down so much. Whereas in like a normal month, I'll probably read between, we'll say like 8 and 12 books. But when I read books that size, it puts me down to like 5 or 6 because it takes me so long. So the next one is, this book is a 10, but is on pre-order. I don't have anything currently on pre-order right now because I have so many books that I am reading. Oh, I do have some stuff on my Goodreads list that I just added that is not out yet. Can we count that towards pre-order? I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna look it up right now. So one of them is The Merry Dredgers by Jeremy C. Shipp, and that comes out sometime in 2023. Also, How to Sell the Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. I finally read my first Grady Hendrix book the other day, which was My Best Friend's Exorcism, and I freaking loved it, so I definitely want to read the new one. So they're not on pre-order yet, but they are on my to be read. This book is a 10, but this promises are a red flag. I don't really understand what is meant by that, technically. I don't know. I mean, if the cover of the book has some dude that's half naked on it, that's a red flag that I probably don't want to read it. Because I like more story than smut balls. I like more story than smutty romance. Not a big romance fan. I don't know. I don't really know what that I guess that's up to my interpretation. Alright, anyways, the next prompt is... This book is a 10, but is over 100 years old. Okay, so The Grit God Pan by Arthur Machen is a super creepy, horrific read, and I think it was written in like 1896, so it's definitely over 100 years old. The next one is Were Studied in School. I don't know if I really studied books in school, but I did have books that I remember reading in school. And there were several that were stupid that I did not enjoy. And there were a few that I really liked that I remember. Like one of them was The Island of the Blue Dolphin. We also read The Hobbit in school. And that was probably my favorite one, which led me to really liking The Lord of the Rings and to read the Lord of the Rings series. I wouldn't say we necessarily studied those. I think we read them for English. I don't honestly remember. The next one is That Left You an Emotional Wreck. Well, that one is a very easy one. The Devil Takes You Home by Gabino Iglesias. That book was so good, but so flippin' sad. It absolutely wrecked me. I had to watch puppy and kitten videos after it because I was so depressed for 2 days. And because of it, I think I anger rated the book at 4 stars when it was actually a 5-star read because it made me so depressed. There was no reason for it not to be 5 stars. It literally hit me like a ton of bricks, and it was so good, and it was so sad, and it was so like evocative emotionally, and just what happened, and it was like scary and deranged, and man, the characters, and how just a good person can go down a bad frickin' road and the stuff that leads to it, and it was so freaking good. If you're a fan of tag videos, the next video coming up will be another tag video, so stick around, check it out. And if you had fun hanging out today, hit that subscribe button, come back, see me again, and we'll talk about more bookish things and weird stuff.